What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Sideswipe the Boss, back at it again with another ranking. And today I'm going to be ranking an underrated show in my opinion, but it's finally starting to get the love that it deserves. And that, my friends, is Star Wars Rebels. So y'all already know the drill with these final update ranking videos. I'm going to talk about it a little bit, give a little retrospective and what it means to me, then go into the traditional ranking format, which ranking the seasons of the show. And also, just a reminder, if you do enjoy this video, just hit that like button, it takes 2 seconds, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're still on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so every little piece of support helps. So just keep on liking and keep on subscribing, and the support will be very appreciated. So, Star Wars Rebels. This show is kind of low-key, like a low-key Star Wars show, under the radar and stuff like that, because this show appeared on Disney XD in 2014, and this is around the time, well, at least in people like my generation, where Disney started to fall off with their shows and stuff. They weren't hidden as much as they used to. So, Star Wars Rebels wasn't too big when it first came out, and it was very different from the typical Star Wars show we had got up to that point. So this show actually came out, I believe, right when Clone Wars ended or was canceled, I think, after season 6. And, not everybody was happy about this show coming out. I mean, it had a different animation style for sure, It was kind of more goofy and child-friendly, especially in the first season. But as the show went along, at least in my opinion, that's where it starts to turn up to 100 for real. I'd say, especially starting in the back half of season 2, that's when it starts going crazy and gets really, really good. I personally do not have a problem with the different animation style for the show. I think it's still pretty smooth, got some pretty cool fight scenes in there. And yeah, it's not really that bad in my opinion. And Star Wars Rebels is kind of like a family show, You got Kanan and Hera, Ezra, Sabine, and Zeb and Chopper, they're like one happy, well, not happy, but the one family, traveling around the galaxy, fighting with the rebels, fighting the good fight. And it's a very good dynamic in my opinion. All the main characters get along great. They have great dynamics with each other. There's great storylines with each other. And yeah, it's just underrated. Their dynamic is very underrated in my opinion. And Star Wars Rebels also just finds way to keep you interested in the show by bringing so many characters from past Star Wars properties and bringing them into this show and making them integral parts of the storylines. They brought back Captain Rex, who's my boy. They brought back Ahsoka, who's my wife, of course. Come on, I sent for Ahsoka and only Ahsoka. They brought back Darth Maul. They brought back Obi-Wan for an episode, which was great. Darth Vader was in the show. You got Hondo. And you just got so many characters who they brought back from previous iterations and are integral parts to the storyline. They don't feel forced or anything. They just naturally glide into whatever's happened in that episode. And yes, Star Wars Rebels does have its issues, like the helicopter blades. Come on now, how do those even work? I know they spin for the fights and stuff like that, but how does that translate into propelling you into the air like you're have a handheld helicopter or something? It doesn't make any sense. Let me get off the topic. But yeah, it does still have its issues, but it is still a really good Star Wars show. I wouldn't consider Star Wars Rebels a great Star Wars show like The Mandalorian or Star Wars The Clone Wars, but Rebels is definitely a good Star Wars show. Definitely do not sleep on it. If you have been sleeping on it this whole time, go check it out, because it's definitely something you will enjoy. There is something for everybody in that show. And it's also nice to see other Star Wars shows, connect to Rebels, make some Rebels mentions as well. Just when Ahsoka is looking for Thrawn, in The Mandalorian because of what happened at the end of Rebels. Then you also got, Kanan getting, or young Kanan, I should say, or young Caleb Doom getting his intro in the Bad Batch and seeing how, the Bad Batch is the one who, saved him and didn't kill him in Order 66. So, yeah, it's just, Rebels is a good show in my opinion. It's definitely not a bad show at all. It's underrated. And I'm glad people are starting to see that it's actually a pretty good show. Sure, it's different from the typical Star Wars shows that we're used to, but there's still something for everyone to enjoy in that show. And I definitely enjoyed Star Wars Rebels. And I just hope that, in future Star Wars properties, we get to see more of, those Star Wars Rebels characters, like Sabine, maybe a live-action Sabine or a live-action Zeb or something like that. Maybe even a live-action Chopper. That would be awesome. But yeah, Star Wars Rebels is just a good show. It's not a great show, like I said earlier, but it's definitely a very good Star Wars show. It has something for all Star Wars fans to enjoy, and I just hope that, this show gets more love, gets more of the love it deserves. So that was my little retrospective on Star Wars Rebels, and now we're going to go into the traditional ranking of the seasons of the show. Let me know in the comment section down below what your ranking of the seasons are for this show. Are they the same as mine? Do you agree with my pros and cons, or would you change mine at all? Just let me know that in the comment section down below. And also let me know what ranking you guys want to see next. I am very open to ideas. I want to see what you guys want to see next. And if you do enjoy this video, just hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.
I'm going to snuff out this spark before it catches fire.
What happened down there?
He did.
We need an opening. Found one!
Kid, stop!
Sounds like someone I used to know.
All troopers, focus your fire on the Jedi.
Our future is uncertain, but in time, a new hope will emerge.
Your parents must be worried sick.
I don't have parents.
The dark side. It pulls at him. It calls to him.
You seek knowledge. Call me Old Master.
You win by surviving.
Hang on!
I hate it when she says that.
Ezra, don't!
Ahsoka, why did you leave? Do you know what I've become?
Hey, I've seen you before.
I have to tell you something. I hate your hair.
Let's go, rebels.
Full-scale bombardment of the city.
Ezra Bridger, mine at last.
Hang on!
I know what we have to do now. One last lesson.
You must use all your skills together.
I'm fighting for you and everyone else not to lose what they've got.
My friends make the impossible possible.
Come on, bust some buckets.
We will show the galaxy what happens to those who dare speak against the Emperor.
Not if I can help it.
We'll never surrender to you, Thrawn.
I'm not accepting surrenders. I want utter defeat, crashing down upon you.